Hello, welcome to today's live. I'm just taking apart this project. I originally did it up on the knitting machine this week. I think it was this week. I made this up on the knitting machine this week and wound up not using it for anything. So we're taking it apart. I actually did it on one of my TikTok lives. Like on most TikTok lives, I use my knitting machine because it gets a lot of views. And then I wind up not using a lot of the pieces, so I just take them apart for the yarn. Hello, Crochet and Art. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. The thing is, with projects like this, if I take them apart, I wind up, they wind up making a mess, and then there are huge knots in the yarn. But it's okay. Hi, Dan. Welcome to the live. Hello, Large Family Homestead. Welcome in, everybody. I am not doing anything exciting today. Like I said, I haven't really been crocheting or knitting anything lately. I have been using my knitting machine, though, on TikTok lives. So I have old projects to take apart because I wind up not using some of the pieces that I make on there. Something doesn't turn out right, or I just don't like the color or whatever. So I'm taking it apart. So glad everyone could be here today. I know this live stream's a little bit later in the day, but I don't have a set time on Thursdays to go live. I just say, hey, I might go live. So I just checked channel watch hours, and we're still at 3,730. So what happens is if you go over a year, they start dropping and going up at the same time because of your videos. So that is why we are still at the same number. But I just got a notification that said we hit 4,000 watch hours all time on the channel. So that's pretty exciting. No, not 3,000. We're at 2,730. I was like, wait, if we're at, we would have memberships. But no, we're at 2,730. Oh, I think I'm already making a mess. I'm doing great. How are you doing? It is nice to see you again. So we have all of this to take apart. I already took apart a bunch of it because there was two pieces attached to one another. I think that's why it didn't turn out right. I don't know how that even happened. Maybe I was taking from a project to make another project or something, but who knows. How's everyone else doing tonight? I like this gray color though. I don't know what I want to use it for. I've already used it for, I think I've made a hat with it on the knitting machine, and I've also made a bag. I might just save it and put it with all the other yarns, just like to have a gray color. Gray yarns and tan yarns are the yarn I have the least of. So whenever I get them, I like to make something with them. Ooh, it's pulling from the other end. That's interesting. School starts again. I know, I feel sad for you. I'm glad I don't have to start back up on school again. What am I crocheting? I am not crocheting anything today. I'm taking apart a knitted project that I didn't, like, I don't know. I just didn't like it. So I'm taking it apart. By hand. I didn't want to bring out the whole yarn winder setup, and I'm missing one of the springs for my electric yarn winder, so we're just gonna do it by hand. Breaking news, today's episode is not simply made by hand. It's simply rolling up the yarn. That's good. Mine says we only have one person in here, but I know that not to be true. Oh, they're good. I just did an outside live stream, I think last week, and the geese came to visit us, but I did have to cut that live stream short because my phone overheated. It says 4. I know, mine always says 1. It's like 1. And then the likes go up and it's still at 1. It's broken. You've been crocheting baby ducks and baby turtles for your friends. That's so cute. Have you been posting crochet and art? I mean, I have not been watching a lot of YouTube, but I do try to comment on other people's stuff if I can. Like I said, not watching a lot of YouTube lately. I know, that is so cute. When people say things like that, it makes me wish I was good at crocheting stuffed animals and stuff. Because I see them all over the place. They're adorable. Although I haven't like had a lot of time for crocheting anyways. Like, I haven't found a good project that I want to start or anything like that. I have one blanket that I'm working on very slowly, the granny square blanket. I believe I've showed it a couple times. But other than that, I haven't been working on anything. You've been busy with school and stuff. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything. Hi, Brian or Dad. Welcome to the live. Glad everyone could make it tonight. I'm sorry that my live streams haven't been more exciting. It's just I'm sort of waiting until I can start live streaming outside again, and I sort of need to keep up live streams because I want to get the rest of the hours so we can do like memberships and stuff. I know, it's Dad. How is summer in Texas? Warm. It's very warm. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live. So as soon as it starts getting cooler out, hopefully more outdoor live streams, which are more exciting. They're super exciting. Come on, you can be honest. Or stranger, senior, fill in the blank. I know, that's not exactly what's happening with me. So I'm losing hours, but I'm getting them back as I'm losing them. So I'm stuck at 2,730. And we're just stuck there because it keeps going down, going back up, going down, going back up. You'll maybe post this weekend. I don't know. Hey, don't worry about it. I was just asking just so I was like sure I didn't miss anything because I have not checked in a while. I know, outdoor live streams are the best. I feel I have more talking topics when I'm outside versus inside not really doing anything. It is so annoying. Like, why can't they just stay where they are and grow? But I guess I see why they do that, because you can't be a monetized channel if your watch hours are... I understand it. It's just, yeah, annoying. Oh my goodness, you're saying hi to everyone. No, I don't think Adam is on tonight. So what's everybody else working on? Coming soon, senior moments with Dan and Brian. You know, I am sorry, I'm not great with names whatsoever. So I don't remember. Like, if you haven't been on here like consistently, I probably won't remember your name, and it's nothing personal. I'm just not great with names. So no, I do not know your channel. I know, it is a great plan. You should ask, I think you mean would you rather questions. Yeah, I know. As soon as it gets cooler out, like I tried doing a live stream outside last Thursday. My phone overheated within 15 minutes. So I don't want to do any more outside live streams until it gets cooler. Man, I ran out of project. No, what am I going to do now? Crochet and art, how about you ask would you rather questions? I don't know that many. Or you guys come up with good ones. You guys have good imaginations. Done. Yarn saved. Except the problem is when you take apart a project, there's like fibers already on the yarn. You guys can see like fuzzies or not. I don't think you guys can really see them on the camera, but there's fuzzies all over it, or like little pieces of fiber. And when you take apart a project that was already done, the fibers come off worse. Like there's a lot more. Oh no, it's okay. The autocorrect is horrible. You're second. I know, that's so cool. That's so cool what YouTube is doing with the ranking system. Although I feel like they're like copying TikTok a little bit because TikTok has a ranking system for the viewers. Would you rather live with a human-sized puppy or a mouse-sized gorilla? I'm gonna have to say a mouse-sized gorilla. Human-sized, yeah, not a human-sized puppy. A mouse-sized gorilla. You could keep it a little hamster cage. That's a good one. You love the leaderboard? Me too. So cool. Oh, my yarn just dropped off and rolled over there. I'm gonna wait till after the live stream to get it now. Yeah, the leaderboard, I like that you don't have to give gifts to be on the leaderboard. How chatting counts as points towards the leaderboard. If TikTok does something, YouTube won't be too far behind. Yeah, I totally agree. It's so weird watching. Well, being on several social media platforms is weird because they'll like release a new update on one and then the rest of them won't do it. It's so weird. Would you rather be able to talk to animals or read minds? Ooh, read minds. I feel like I can come up with answers to yours pretty quickly. If the puppy stays a puppy forever, then yes. But a human-sized puppy is gonna be huge. It's gonna make a mess. It's gonna chew on things. No human-sized puppy. Would you rather be a superhero or the top one villain? I feel like I have more of a villain personality, so I would probably choose villain. Talk to animals. Villain for you. Yeah, me too. Oh, they're just would you rather questions, so you just have to like choose one or the other. It's not about knowing the right answer. There is no right answer. You guys got good would you rather questions. Let me try and think of one. He drooled a bucket a day. Yeah, I know. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you have a dog that big, it's going to be a mess. Would you rather have a perfect memory or be able to forget anything you want at will? I feel like I would want a perfect memory because being able to forget anything at will, what if you forget something that you're going to need to remember later? A cat or a dog? I honestly like cats better if they're outdoor cats because you don't really have to do anything with them. Villains tend to always get the cooler, better stuff. Forget anything I wanted at will? What's your logic behind that? I'm curious. Or is it just because like you want to forget like embarrassing things you said or like stuff like that? That's probably why, right? What about everybody else? I'll only get a couple answers here. But what if you remember people being mean to you? I'd rather have a perfect memory. Because don't you want to remember a person being mean to you so that way you know to like stay away from that person? Just my logic on the scenario. Your microphone is scratchy sounding? Hold on, the screen might go out for a second. I'm just gonna see if I have it connected to Bluetooth or something, because that is possible. Okay, Bluetooth was on, but it's not connected to anything. Is anybody else having problems with the microphone sounding scratchy? That's interesting. There's nothing rubbing against the microphone or anything. No, you're not having problems with the scratchy sounding. Okay. I know, people who are mean are, you know, you don't want to remember that, but you sort of do want to remember that so that you know to stay away from that person. Because if you forget people being mean to you, then you're going to go right back to seeing that person again. I have a dog, but my grandparents have 2 cats, so I know both sides. Hello, welcome to the live. Yes, you are hearing the scratchy sound. I thought it was my phone. Dad hears it too. So what could it be, Brooke? The scratchy sound. There's nothing rubbing up against the microphone or anything. Hello, Amy. Sort of sounds like I'm underwater. Okay, is it really bad? Or can you still, I'm assuming you can still hear me, but is it really bad? Like, will it hinder the live stream? Not really, I wouldn't worry. Okay, I will look at it. Sorry about the sound quality. I will look at what's going on after the live. I don't know what it would be. There might be something I need to clean off of my phone case or something, maybe. Would you rather be remembered by many people in a little way or a few people in a big way? Is there an option for not being remembered at all? But I can remember that I should stay away from them, but forget what they... Okay. Good logic. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their reasons memory-wise. It was a good talking point. I like hearing different sides. It's not bad on your end. I wonder what it is. I have no idea. It won't hinder the live. Okay, I will definitely look at it after the live. Okay, let's see. Let me think of this one. I'd rather be remembered by a few people, I think. Although, yep, few people. We're gonna go with few people on that one. Your dog is goofy. Although people are afraid of the breed. Older and hates everyone. Yeah, older cats, some older cats are just really grumpy. You can hear it every few minutes. Oh my goodness. The microphones are on the bottom of the phone, right? Okay, they might need cleaned out. I see some stuff in there, so that might be the problem. Okay, yeah, that's probably the problem. The sound isn't consistent. So it's like a electronic problem maybe then. Control the weather or the time. The time. You meant here. Yeah, I gotcha. That's weird. Oh my goodness. I would rather be able to control time than the weather. The weather isn't really important to me. Besides it being warm. Control the weather. So we are like, from your answers, I am gathering that we are like opposite almost. Our answers have been pretty much opposite. That's good. It's good though. It's fun to not debate, but talk out different points. Hold on. I'm just seeing if I can get the stuff out of my microphone. No, it's not coming out. I'll have to take off my phone case. Swipe hands pause at whoever's sitting on the bed. Oh my goodness. Would you rather trade places with your mom or dad in a difficult situation? I would have to say probably my mom because I don't know if, like, dad's difficult situations are like a lot of car problems, and I wouldn't know anything about that. Like, he fixes our cars and stuff, so I wouldn't know anything about that. Yes, I know, Mom. I would rather trade places with Mom. Yeah, but opposites attract. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. I love seeing different people's standpoints and talking them out. Like I said, I'm really into that kind of stuff. Like the personality, the different types of people. Oh my goodness, you have a lot of would you rathers. Okay, I'm gonna pick one of those. Swim with sharks for 1 minute or fight a wild wolf for 1 minute. Probably swim with sharks for 1 minute because it doesn't actually say anything about fighting the shark. The cat gets stuck in places. All right, you guys, this has been super fun, but I'm probably gonna head out. I mean, it is a later live, so I do have things I gotta get to. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will definitely look at the microphone, so I apologize for the weird sound quality. Wait, this is from Google. Would you rather questions are the best way to lead to engaging conversations that help you learn something new about the people you are with? Yeah, that's true. Although I don't go into conversations asking people would you rather questions. That's a little strange. All right, bye everybody. See you next time.